Manchester Boston Regional Airport. Delta won't resume operations at airport. Airline had been expected to resume operations at the airport in the spring. Delta Airlines will not resume operations at Manchester Boston Regional Airport next spring, as previously thought, airport officials confirmed Tuesday. Airport Director Ted Kitchens told members of the Aldermanic Special Committee on Airport Activities that Delta officials have informed him the carrier is also removing all signage and Delta branding from gates 5 and 6, which the carriers lease at Manchester Boston Regional Airport. Delta announced last spring they were temporarily suspending service out of MHT due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, with a tentative return date in late 2020. That return date was pushed out to March 2021, when a second wave of coronavirus infections began appearing in southern states in July. We stand ready to welcome Delta back into the MHT family when the business climate is right for them to do so, said Kitchens. So, while we don't necessarily agree with the decision, we support Delta in the decision and will be more than happy to welcome Delta back. We think there's still plenty of demand in the market for Delta, and it's just going to be a matter of time for Delta to fix Delta's issues. But in the meantime, we will continue to strengthen our partnerships with our existing carriers, and as the opportunities arise, continuing marketing the airport to new airlines. Kitchens said gates 5 and 6 are not being held for Delta and are available for any carrier that wants them. Kitchens told aldermen that in the third quarter alone, Delta reported the largest financial loss out of the big four carriers, Delta, American, and Southwest. And also United at $5.8 billion, and the carrier continues to burn $18 billion a day in cash. Collectively, the big four carriers reported over $10 billion in losses for the third quarter and have a negative cash flow of over $100 million a day, said Kitchens. Although this decision is not welcome news for MHT, we understand this business decision by Delta. Kitchens also told aldermen effective December 1st, MHT will increase the daily parking rates in the airport's parking garage from 10 a day to 14 a day. Rates at the garage were lowered from 17 a day to 10 a day last spring after officials closed long-term parking lot C, resulting in savings of $639.85 in operating expenses. Kitchens said the move is necessary in order to offset lost revenue for FY21 due to the decrease in passenger activity at the airport due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The hourly rate in the garage will increase to $3.50 an hour from $3 an hour. Kitchens said he anticipates the parking rate increase to generate an additional $650,000 in parking for the remainder of FY21, based on 800 daily vehicles in the garage, compared with the $637.85 in operating expense savings. This would generate $1,287,885 increase in positive cash flow for the airport. It is important to note that even with the increase in cash flow, we anticipate a year-over-year loss in parking revenue due to the continued softness in aviation demand, said Kitchens. This navigate year-over-year varies could be reduced if demand during the winter months and into spring of 2021 returns stronger than we forecast. According to Kitchens, recent TSA numbers show that recovery at MHT is outperforming similar airports in New England, with an approximately 35% return to pre-pandemic daily traffic levels. Alderman voted unanimously earlier this year to authorize Kitchens to accept $12.1 million in federal FAA CARES Act funds and begin using the funds. As of September 30th, the airport has drawn around $5.5 million of the $12.1 million in CARES money it received, with the remainder to be drawn down over the course of FY21. The funds were issued to the airport on a reimbursable basis and are being used to reduce debt service and lower airline operating costs. And that does it for this news report right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for watching this news report on the Riley King Network, and goodbye.